today we're going to be looking at the new flagship phone from Nokia, which is the Lumia 925. Now this replaces the Lumia 920 and is the top Windows Phone 8 device from Nokia. So the first thing you might notice is the new build and design. It's the first Nokia phone to have this metal finish around the edges. And I must say it feels very nice in the hand. It's also a lot slimmer than the predecessor, the 920, and as a result of both the metal design and the dimensions is lighter too. As well as the metal design around the edges, you've also got the polycarbonate back panel, which is similar to the 920 but does feel different. It's a kind of matte finish rather than a gloss finish on the 920, and again it feels nice. It feels solid, but not too big, not too chunky, nicely built. On the top edge you'll see the headphone jack, the standard micro USB connection and the slot for the SIM card. On this edge you can see the volume controls, the on-off power and display button, and also a fast one-touch camera button. The other edges are clean. Spec-wise, it's the same 4.5-inch screen size with a 1280 by 768 resolution, which is currently the maximum supported by Windows Phone, but it's an AMOLED screen rather than IPS screen, as was on the Lumia 920. Inside, there's a 1.5 GHz dual-core Snapdragon processor and a 2000 mAh battery. Also new on this model of Nokia phone is the Nokia Smart Cam app, which brings a whole host of editing features to the Nokia camera experience and aims to make the most of the PureView 8.7 megapixel camera with Carl Zeiss optics as Nokia prefers. And Nokia is once more pushing the camera capabilities, particularly in low light, which is similar to HTC and their One phone, which again, they kind of push the low light capabilities of that camera. So this is a look at the 925 on the right and the old flagship, the 920 on the left. Now obviously they both have the Windows Phone 8 OS and similar kind of live tiles and function the same way, but there is a definite difference in terms of the design. It's quite hard to convey this, but I can tell you that the one on the left, the 920, is much heavier. It weighs 185 grams compared to 139 for the new model. So that's 46 grams by my quick calculation, which is not too shabby. So it is a lot lighter. As you can see, the older model, it's a much chunkier build, you know, which was popular with some people, but does make it heavy and quite a pocket burster, whereas this one is much more svelte. In fact, it is 8.5 millimeters slim compared to 10.5, so that's quite a saving. And obviously, as you can see, the micro USB connection, which was on the bottom on the 920, is now on the top on the 925. Otherwise, the top looks pretty similar. All the other controls and buttons are on the same side, both on this side in a similar row. Obviously you can see the different design between the metallic and the full body polycarbonate of the 920. Interestingly, Nokia also says the metal trim should improve signal reception as well. Elsewhere, the screens are the same size and resolution, although as we mentioned, the 925 is an AMOLED rather than IPS screen. Storage is another slight difference. The 920 came in 32 gig capacity. The 925 is a 16 as standard, although Vodafone will be offering a 32 gig model as an exclusive. It's coming in black and white, the 925, whereas the 920 was in all sorts of colours. And also the 920 had wireless charging out of the box. For the 925 you will need to pay a little bit extra and get the wireless charging accessory. Last but not least, of course, is that camera. You get the 6th lens on the 925 and you also get the Nokia Smart Cam app, although that Smart Cam app will be rolling out to other Nokia Lumia Windows devices with an update due very soon. We thought we'd just put it up next to the HTC One. The HTC One is actually slightly heavier, 143 grams to 139. Congratulations if you can feel that. And it's also slightly thicker. It's 9.3 millimeters, just because of that curved edge, no doubt, compared to 8.5 on the 925. One big thing about the HTC One in our eyes is, of course, as an Android phone, it has a full HD resolution screen, and also that screen is slightly bigger. It's 4.7 inches rather than 4.5. The HTC One also has a 32GB memory as standard. So that's a quick look at the Nokia Lumia 925. We'll be doing a full review on whathifi.com very soon.